One night, I drove into town for a meeting, or at least tried to, and the situation with young men was once again thrust into my face. 3 cars ahead of me, the motorway was blocked. A sedan, driven by a 17-year-old boy with 4 friends in the car, had attempted to pull out in the traffic but failed to see a truck coming from behind. The truck had crushed the car almost in half and carried it 50 meters along the road. As I watched, 7 emergency vehicles gathered: fire, rescue, police, and ambulances. Men worked in teams, calmly dealing with the situation. The young driver was gradually cut out of the wreck unconscious. His 4 male passengers had varying injuries. An older woman, perhaps the mother of one of the boys, came running from a nearby farm. A policeman gently comforted her. Maleness was everywhere: inexperience and risk on the one side, competence, caring, and steadiness on the other. It kind of summed up for me the male situation. Men, when they turn out well, are wonderful. But being young and male is so vulnerable, so prone to disaster. When we see a boy born these days, we have our hearts in our mouths. How will he turn out? Today, it's the girls who are more sure of themselves, motivated and hard-working. Boys are often adrift in life, failing at school, awkward in relationships, at risk from violence, alcohol and drugs, and so on. The differences start early. Visit any nursery school and see it for yourself. The girls work happily, the boys whoop around like Indians around a wagon train. They annoy the girls and fight each other. In primary school, the boys' work is often sloppy and inferior. By the time they reach grade 3, most boys don't read books anymore. They speak in one-word sentences. Huh? Oh, yeah? In high school, they don't join in with debating or concerts or councils or any non-sport activity. They pretend not to care about anything and that it's cool to be a fool. Teenage boys are quite unsure about relationships and how to get girls to like them. Some become painfully shy. Others are aggressive and unpleasant when the girls are around. They seem to lack even the most basic conversational skills. And the bottom line, of course, is safety. By 15 years of age, boys are 3 times more likely than girls to die from all causes combined, but especially from accidents, violence, and suicide. What we all want is young men who are happy, creative, energetic, and kind. We need our boys to turn into the young men who will care about others, be part of the solutions of the 21st century. And in the meantime, we need them to do the dishes and tidy their rooms. There is good news, however. In the last 5 years, a huge amount has been learned about the true nature of boys, which may surprise and delight you. For 30 years, it's been trendy to deny masculinity and say that boys and girls are really just the same. But as parents and teachers kept telling us, this approach wasn't working. New research is confirming parents' intuitions about boys being different in positive ways. We're beginning to understand how to appreciate their masculinity in whatever form it takes and not just squash it down. On this audio tape, we will look at many breakthrough areas of understanding boys. On side 1, we'll examine their 3 distinct stages of development. These stages tell us a lot about what to do as parents. On side 2, we'll examine the powerful effects of male hormones on boys' psychology and how to help them ride these waves of development. We'll also look at the significant new findings about the ways in which boys' brains are vulnerable and what you can do to help them overcome their difficulties. On side 3, we'll examine the vital role a father plays in raising his sons. Then we'll look at the important relationship between mothers and sons. And on side 4, we'll talk about how you can help boys develop a healthy sexuality. We'll also look at how schools can be dramatically improved so that they can become good places for boys, which they're not at the moment. And lastly, some ways in which the whole community can support boys turning into men. Boys can be just great. We can make...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?